Hello and welcome to another beautiful day in Paris. Yes, you heard that right. I'm back in Paris for the weekend. I've come to visit my friends here, and actually I have to confess to you that it is my third day in Paris. I have filmed some footage from the first day when I was here. When I arrived in Paris, I came straight to my friend's apartment where I'm staying while I'm here, and we went out for breakfast. Reuben, you've seen him in my other vlogs, I'm staying at his apartment. So we went out for a croissant for breakfast, and then in the evening we went to a Chopin concert and then went out for dinner. So I'll put the footage of that now and then I'll carry on with the rest of the vlog. Hello, I am back in Paris and I'm with Reuben.
You missed me.
I'm so happy to be back, and I couldn't come back without going straight to a bakery and getting a pain au chocolat. So I'm about to devour this because I haven't had breakfast yet and I'm really hungry. And we're just catching up, and it's really great to see Reuben, and he's taken me to the cutest garden. Like, I never saw this place when I was living in Paris, and I've discovered it now, and it's the cutest place.
It's quite hidden, but it's a gem. It's a hidden gem.
Like, literally, how beautiful is this? So yeah, we're gonna eat breakfast and catch up and enjoy the weather because it feels like summer compared to England. Like, literally, it's so hot. I'm just but yeah. Okay, so I'm back with Reuben in the same cannelé place that we came to last time because it was like...
Can't stay away.
I just dream about that place, and I was like, if I'm in Paris for a few days, I need to come back here. So we've gotten the lemon meringue one, so we're about to try it. There's a van that's gonna run us over.
Yeah, hopefully not. Hopefully we'll eat this before.
Okay, shall I pause it? Okay. Okay, the van's gone now, so we're safe to eat it. I'm not sure how to eat it without making a mess, but here goes. Cheers.
Okay, cheers.
I only got the meringue.
The lemon. So good, so citrusy, so zesty.
Really refreshing for summer.
Lovely.
Success.
No, it is Catholic.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Sorry, we just spotted a cat. So Reuben and I have just gone out, and well, we've just finished a concert, a Chopin concert. It was a candlelight concert in this cute little church.
Beautiful church.
What arrondissement are we in? I can't remember.
We are in the border between the 5th and the 6th, but yeah,
and
the 5th.
It was incredible. Like, we had goosebumps. We just kept looking at each other like, it's crazy, it's so good.
Amazing.
And
there's more music.
There's a lot of music, but it was really good. And now we're going out to a bistro for dinner.
A very French dinner.
I've requested the most traditional French place that you can find, so we're going.
Time for escargot, cheese and wine.
Yes.
Beautiful day. Apparently they have like a chef like on standby at any moment. Yeah, like London Bridge is like great.
Okay, so we managed to find a restaurant. We had a bit of trouble finding one because either you needed to book and we hadn't booked.
I forgot it's a Friday night, so obviously it's all going to be packed.
Yeah, so we're having a bit of trouble. Or it was like they didn't have many dinner options. We were struggling to find somewhere to eat, but we found a really cute restaurant in the cutest square. And in the centre there were trees with like purple blossom, and it was just really aesthetic.
Really pretty. Now we're by the Pantheon.
By the Pantheon, which is right there.
Got it.
And we had an amazing traditional French dinner as requested. We both had French onion soup, which was a start. And then I had a tartare. Is that how you say it? Tartare.
I had steak.
So we had very French food, and we had a bottle of red wine. So now I am just about managing to walk back.
Stumbling back home, but we love that.
Yeah, it was a really good night, catching up, and we had a great time, and I feel like I'm in Paris, so that's...
Yeah, very, very French, very, very Paris.
It was a great welcome back, first day back.
And now it's freezing, it's so cold.
It was really hot earlier. I was literally, because in England it's like, I don't know, in the car
so
it's windy, a gust of wind, you can see my hair just blowing back.
Literally.
Because in the car this morning when I was driving to the airport, it was 1 degree and it was freezing. And then I arrived in, don't laugh. It was 1 degree. And then I arrived in Paris and it was like 20 something degrees. So I was boiling. I was sweating so badly when I got here because I wasn't used to the heat. And then now it's suddenly gone cold. But I guess that's spring, like it's hot in the day, and now it's cold, and we're just like huddling in our leather jackets because
we're matching, obviously.
Yes, of course. But now we're heading back. It's been a great night, and I'm tired, and I'm ready to get some sleep because I think I had 4 hours sleep yesterday night, so I'm just shattered. But that's been my first day back, and it's been amazing. So that's us checking out. So yesterday I went out for a picnic with my French friends from university where I did the exchange, and it was the best day ever. The sun was really nice and strong. We were sunbathing in Parc Monceau and we had a picnic. I made a rhubarb and custard tart in England, which I brought with me and contributed to the picnic, along with some berries because you know it's quite summery. And it was just a really perfect day. We played cards and it was so nice to catch up, to practice my French again, and to see them all because I missed them very much. So that was a really lovely day. Today I'm going to go out with my friends later in the day, so I have a free morning, and I'm thinking that I'm going to walk around Paris a bit because obviously I miss it so much. And first I'm going to go out for breakfast because I'm really hungry and I've missed French croissants, so I need to make the most of them while I'm here for 4 days. And then possibly, if I have time, go to an art exhibition or something, because that's another thing I missed about Paris, all of the galleries and, you know, how culturally rich this city is. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do, but I'll bring you along with me and we're going to have some fun. So let's go. This is the window view from the apartment. It's very nice. It's near Châtelet-Les-Halles. It's kind of in the Marais area, so it's got really nice old buildings. It's beautiful. So the first thing I've done this morning is I've come to the Jardin du Palais Royal for a walk because I studied this garden for my History of Gardens unit, and I recorded the changes over autumn and winter, but I never saw it in its peak season, spring. Unfortunately, I've come too late to see the magnolia, which is supposed to be magnificent, but nonetheless it's beautiful. There's alliums, tulips, the roses are all out, and it is stunning, and I'm just having a little wander around before breakfast. It's so nice to see this garden all green again, because when I last left it was bare, the trees were all bare, no leaves, and now it's just so beautiful.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever, forever,
La Durée for breakfast because I've never been before, and the room is really beautiful. It's covered in gold and frescoes, and obviously the quality of the croissants is top notch there. And it was actually really good because you can get a set where you get 3 little viennoiseries, so 3 little pastries, a coffee and fresh orange juice. And I also picked up some macarons for my sister because she requested it. And then I went to the Musée d'Orsay because I was planning to go to the temporary exhibition on Gaudi there, but it was closed. I think it's because it's the 1st of May, so it's a bank holiday in France. So now I'm heading to the Louvre because I know they have a temporary exhibition there as well, which I'd quite like to go to. Hopefully it's open, we'll see. I'm here now, it's beautiful. I miss this architectural beauty, walking here every day. It's so nice. But we'll see if it's open or not, hopefully.
I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I...
So it turns out that the Louvre was closed as well, so I think that all the museums and art galleries are closed today because it's the 1st of May. So what I've done is I've come to the Jardin des Tuileries just to walk around and have a look again at how it's changed since last season. So obviously it's spring, so there's all different flowers, it's really nice, and the weather is still really good in Paris. I'm so lucky that there's good weather this weekend, so I'm just walking around. I guess today's going to end up being like a walking tour of Paris, just walking everywhere because there's nothing else to do really, but I'm not complaining because it's really beautiful and I'm really enjoying it and feeling very nostalgic. Oh Paris, how I missed wandering your streets. There is always something beautiful around every corner to take in. Stalls selling dainty bouquets of lily of the valley, bistros spilling out onto the streets with people leisurely enjoying a glass of wine and good conversation. The intricate details adorning all of the buildings. Couples tangoing in the moonlight beside the Seine, which, yes, is something that is regularly organised in Paris and which I find so romantic. It just seems like something out of a film. What stood out to me today was that as I was passing the Église Saint-Eustache, I heard singing from inside and couldn't help but take a peek. It turns out that there was a baptism going on, and the doors were open for the public to come and watch the ceremony, which was really touching. I'm glad to have had the opportunity to explore the church because it is truly a Gothic masterpiece, and in my opinion, an underappreciated building in Paris.
Prier avec l'Église du ciel et l'Église de la terre, avec l'invité des saints.
Come for a walk around the Jardin des Plantes. You can see the blossom behind me, it's stunning, and there's big greenhouses, and I'm walking around the Botanic Gardens, so there's all different plants with the signs. I've only come here once in September, so it's quite nice to have the opportunity to come back because I don't really know this park very well because it was kind of further from where I lived, but it's very pretty, and I'm just walking around and enjoying all of the plants. The Jardin des Plantes, located in the 5th arrondissement in Paris, is the most significant botanical garden in France. Its current name is a shortened version of Jardin Royal des Plantes Médicinales, or Royal Garden of Medicinal Plants, which finds its roots in the original purpose of the garden for growing medicinal plants during the 17th century. Today, visitors can also find a zoo, a natural history museum, and greenhouses at the site. Walking back from the garden, I was thrilled to stumble upon a brocante because, if you know me, then you know I love my antiques. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to buy anything because there was no way I could fit anything into my suitcase, particularly anything fragile, but I enjoyed admiring the beautiful objects all the same. I also passed a statue of Sainte Geneviève, which towers above the Pont de la Tournelle and welcomes those who enter the city. Sainte Geneviève is in fact the patron saint of Paris. The statue depicts her protecting a child, who represents Paris, the way she is watching over and protecting the capital. So I've had a very long day walking around. I've basically walked all around the gardens of Paris. I went to the Jardin du Palais Royal, Jardin des Tuileries, Jardin des Plantes. It's spring, what else are you going to do in Paris when the weather's good and all the museums are closed? And I've really enjoyed it, and like you saw in the footage, I had a crepe for lunch, or actually they call it a galette if it's a savoury crepe in France. So I had a galette with smoked salmon, asparagus, peas and an egg in it and cheese, and it was really good. It was like the seasonal speciality because at the moment those white asparagus are in season. They're everywhere in the markets in France, so I thought I would have that one and it was really good. And I've come back to refresh myself and recover from so much walking, and now I'm about to go out again, back to the Jardin des Tuileries in fact, to meet my friends because we're going to go out for the evening. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's my last full day in Paris, so it's nice to be able to see them again before I leave. And I am sad about having to leave because I've had such a good time here, but I'm grateful that I was able to come for the weekend and see them again. So yeah, I'm about to head out now. So it's the next day. I've come back from going out with my friends. We had a great time. We went to an Italian restaurant and we had pizzas, and then we went out for drinks and I had my first ever cocktail, which was fun. I had a sangria, so it's like a red wine with fruity flavours and it was really good, at the Hard Rock Cafe in Paris. And yeah, it was the last time I saw them. It was sad to say goodbye, but hopefully we'll be able to meet up soon. And what was really lovely was because yesterday was the 1st of May, it's the Fête du Travail. So it's a bank holiday in France. Like I said, all the museums were closed, but it's a celebration. It's traditional to give people lily of the valley, and they brought me a little posy of lily of the valley, which is really cute. I was so touched by that. So yeah, I have this, which is really sweet. And today I've already packed my suitcase, I've got it ready so that I'm ready to leave. My flight is at 7, so I have quite a bit of time, but obviously you need to get there 2 hours earlier, take into account an hour of travelling there. With COVID, everything just takes longer, so you need to leave longer with the time at the airport. But I'm probably going to go for one last walk up to Montmartre because I quite like that area, have some breakfast there, and then probably it'll be time for me to come back and pack and go. So yes, that's my plan for today, and let's go. So I've just looked around the Église Saint-Jean because it's one that I've learnt about a lot in architecture school, about how it was built with concrete and the Gothic style but with a completely different twist. It's made of brick and it's really different and interesting to look around, so I just had a look around, so I never got the opportunity to while I lived here. Now I'm going to carry on making my way up to Montmartre. my walk up to Montmartre was really nice because that's one of my favourite neighbourhoods in Paris. I just love the atmosphere there, and because it's on the hill it has amazing views, and it was just, the weather's really nice. I've been so lucky during this trip, so it was nice to walk around in the sunshine. And I had breakfast at a little bistro that's right beside where my old apartment was, so a bit of a nostalgic morning as well. But I had the classic Parisian breakfast, which is like a small coffee, fresh orange juice and a croissant, so that's really good. And on the way back I stopped off at Rouge, which is the clothes brand owned by Jean Damas, who's a really famous French model, and I'm a big fan of the brand. They don't have any shops in England, so I thought while I was here I would stop off. And I picked up two things which I'll show you. But first of all, how cute is this tote bag? It's literally like the prettiest thing ever, and it's for free. It's just the bag they give you when you buy something, and it's so beautiful. So first of all, I'm happy with that. And then I got quite summery things because, well, summer's coming, and they even wrap it up so nicely with like tissue paper and everything. I don't really want to break it, but I'll have to show you. The first thing that I got is this incredible skirt. It's like a satin material, and the pattern is just beautiful. It's floral. The colours are the kind of colours that I like to wear, like sage green and dusty pink, and it gives those vintage vibes, and it's really pretty, and the fit is really nice as well. So I'm really happy with that skirt. And then I got a top as well. I got a crochet top. I'm actually wearing a crochet top today as well. I'm really into crochet tops. I think they're so great for the summer, and this one's very nice, and oops, it's tangled up with the skirt. Very nice and simple, and it's got a tie up at the back, like so, and it's just really pretty. And I like the clothes there as well because they're really good quality. So I got that, and I mean, I'm not going to try it on now, but I'll put a picture of when I tried it on in the changing room if you would like to see how it looks on me. Obviously I tried them on together, and I do think they actually work quite well together, but I was imagining them more with different things I already own. It's nice because you can mix and match, and yes, depending on the season as well, so the skirt could be used even in autumn if I wear it with a sweater or something, so I think that they are good buys. And likewise with the top, if I wear it with like a leather jacket and jeans or something, then that would look really good too. But I'm very happy with those purchases. Now I have a little bit of time before I leave, so I'll just finish off pack my new clothes in my suitcase, like I didn't have enough in my suitcase already, and prepare to go to the airport. When I arrived, I arrived at the Charles de Gaulle airport, so that's in the north of Paris, but I'm leaving from Orly airport, which is in the south, so I'm actually going from a different airport. I've never been there before, so I want to leave early to make sure I don't miss the flight because I have work tomorrow, and it would be an issue if I miss my flight, so I need to make sure I arrive on time. So I'll leave with plenty of time to spare, and if I get there early, that's fine, as long as I don't miss it. And I know with COVID as well, it always takes longer to go through all the security and everything, so I need to bear that in mind. But I've had a nice morning, so that's good at least. And I might grab some lunch as well before I leave, because I think I have enough time for that now. So yeah. So I'm back home in England, as you can see, and I had such a wonderful time in Paris. It was amazing to see my friends and to explore the city in the spring, because I've never been there in the spring before, so I had a really good time, and I hope you enjoyed following me around as well. If you like this video, then please subscribe to my channel to join me on more adventures, and I will see you next time. Bye!